Hey guys, editor here. Just as a quick note for the episode, we are working with a new mic and the setup is not ideal. So if you hear any table bumping or weird sounds, I apologize. I'm trying to fix most of them in post. So just keep that in mind during this episode.
Last time on New Genesis Apocrypha, our adventurers survived an encounter with a strange Wendigo creature and escaped an exploding tunnel, which they caused through their antics. Antiques? Whatever. Antics, yeah. We now return to the adventure.
Who shall start?
I was waiting for someone to count. Okay, disclaimer, guys, for this episode. It is past 1 a.m. We had to find a mic, buy a mic. It just bear with us.
A lot of things have happened.
This is going to be a goofy one.
Welcome to the episode.
Ironic, considering.
Here we go. Let's just go right into it.
Wait,
We're just going right into it.
What?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Did we not start?
We did.
Okay.
We're starting!
We're starting. Okay.
We're doing this.
Sorry.
Okay,
Okay, so. Yeah. Okay. You guys emerge from the cavern. You have emerged from the cavern. Time has passed. A few moments. The cavern has collapsed. Those of you who were there, you know who you are. You look around. There's a lot of dust coming from the cavern. It just collapsed. You see a truck at the base of the hill. But other than that, nothing really seems unchanged. Nothing's coming out of the cavern anymore.
Like a
except dust.
construction truck or like a go home truck?
No, like a construction truck.
Okay.
Similar to the one you guys blew up inside.
Okay.
So a dump
but a
truck.
little less heavy duty. Yes.
So a mini dump truck.
Yeah.
So a pickup
Smaller.
truck.
That's a pickup. It's a truck. It's a bright neon green dump truck.
That's distasteful.
It is.
Wait.
I feel like
Welcome
this
to
is
this
unreal.
It
universe.
is distracting to me
Okay.
in its brightness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna clap our human compatriot.
What?
Is that the word?
Compatriot?
Compatriot on the back, and give him a congratulatory nod from what we just went through.
It was nothing. I just acted like anybody would, just use the old noggin.
There's the sound bite.
Okay.
So I was blind the whole time. What happened?
We killed a Wendigo with a giant metal beast.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty rad. Honestly, it's a shame you missed it. If you think about it.
Yeah,
Yes,
that sun, it really got me this time.
Our new friend has proven quite useful.
Hopefully, the sun doesn't get you next time. It likes to get people. I think you should be okay though. Just don't worry about it.
Get you a hat or something.
What's a hat?
A head covering.
So now what?
Shall we go back to the town?
You guess we're going
and
back.
Tell
Yeah?
them the good news.
You
Go
notice
ahead.
the sun is beginning to set in the distance. Night is quickly approaching.
How far are we?
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at
It
that
would
sunset.
require walking through the night
It's just
to some degree.
it's going down.
Should we set up camp?
Look at those colors. Reds,
Just head.
oranges.
Are you okay, Sir Senior's undergraduate?
What?
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Should we set up camp or should we head back tonight?
How long did it take us to get here to the mine?
Couple hours.
We can make it. We'll be fine. We can make it back.
What does our centaur friend think?
Yes.
Cool.
Son of
Ooh,
a, son of a wonderful woman.
Okay.
Her name
that's-
is Beatrice.
Cluthus apparently has nothing to conversation, so you guys start heading back to the...
I'm sure Cluvis knows
I
these
want to look at the
woods.
truck. It's very bright and distracting,
Indeed.
and I'm intrigued.
We don't have enough time. We have to go. The sun descends to the horizon.
It will take me
To the horizon?
Yes.
seconds.
Yeah, that's what a sun does. It sets to the horizon. That's what
Yeah.
what it does.
Why is it called the horizon?
Because it's horizontal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're learning things today, kids.
That's just
What's the
okay.
opposite of the horizon?
The verticizing.
Horizon. This is gonna be a productive session. I
Oh
just
my
know it.
gosh. Okay.
There's no opposite.
So seeing as how I am charged with the protection of this faunus?
What?
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 Me?
She's a fawn.
I'm a
Fawn?
fawn.
Faunus?
Yeah,
Deer.
fawn.
Fawn.
Fawn
This
is
isn't Ruby.
It goes
Fawn. Okay, I'm
Fawn.
charged with the protection of this fawn.
goat.
Yeah.
Fawn is a species.
Going to allow her to check out this
Gender.
truck.
Yay.
Seeing as how I know these beasts will not attack if not provoked.
I think at this point you understand it's a machine and not a beast.
It's a
And an intelligent
Loosely.
dwarf, yes.
Loosely.
Yes.
They still roared life, so, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you work with.
I've worked with machinery, but nothing of this sort.
This is a valid point. Just yeah. All right. So Felina, you approach the vehicle,
With Bjorn in tow.
Bjorn in tow. You can see fine.
Yay.
Your sun blindness has passed.
Yay.
What do you do?
Well, I walk up. Do I know that I can just open the door? Would I know that, or would I have to break a window to get?
Having seen our compatriots' actions, I opened the door for her.
Oh,
What a gentleman!
Can you
I just
reach
know
it?
how to operate a vehicle door now.
Roll
That's
to
a good
reach.
question. Roll to see if you can reach it.
You're a dwarf.
Athletics.
Roll for
Yeah,
height.
athletics.
Roll for height.
I heard that.
A microphone
They didn't,
did
though.
too.
No, they didn't. Acrobatics, you mean?
Yep. Whatever you use for stuff like that.
14.
Leap up on there, big boy.
You
Oh no, rip that handle off.
you clamber up onto the metal thing that's a doorstep or whatever you
Push
call
the
it.
button and swing out with the door.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happens. You swing out with the door, giving space for Felina to look inside.
Scurry up into the truck.
Scamper.
Scamper.
Scamper into the truck.
Do
Okay.
Scamper.
I need to roll to search it?
Yes, please. That would be delightful.
Be a luck check.
Would it be a luck or a
That would
perception?
be luck. In this case.
If you're lucky, you find
It's a
something.
19.
Oh my.
Good grievous. Okay.
You do find something.
But
Hello
I'm not
there.
blind. I find everything.
All right.
One for my collection.
So you look around inside this little thingamabob that is the truck. It's not.
I don't know why you're looking at me when you say this. She looks
Find
she
right
looks
next to
around
the
it.
door.
Yeah. Well, you look around it, and you find a couple things.
Oh boy.
First and foremost,
Interesting.
folded very pristinely and somewhat strangely on the center console is a blue scrap of cloth.
Did you have to look at the actual
Yes,
character
I had
picture?
to check the art to make sure it was blue and not green.
Gotta say the canon.
Yes. A blue scrap of cloth, which in the center of is a green square, and at the center of the green square is a yellow deer
A
drawing.
deer?
Yes.
Take.
Oh dear.
When you pick it up, you find it is some sort of short robe with a hood.
Put it on.
That's a
Say
strange piece of clothing.
Putting it on.
It hangs a little low over your legs, but fits very nicely.
Yes.
It's oversized, but fits nicely.
Yes.
Negative 1 acrobatic check.
No, you will get advantage when dealing with farmers.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Or
As long as they can see you from the waist up.
yes, exactly. You also find a pair of aviators, which you don't know what they are, but they're shiny.
I approve.
Take.
You find a pair of aviators.
Okay.
Having a
Sorry.
You need to repeat.
You find a pair of aviators.
I find a pair of aviators.
Yes, thank
which
you.
I take because
you
they're
take.
shiny and I like
And a large bottle of water.
take.
We need to update that cover art then.
With aviators.
With aviators.
Probably. Okay. Upon stepping out of the truck with your newfound loot, would you roll perception for me?
Nat 1.
Everything is
always
awesome.
roll so badly at perception.
What is that What is she checking?
She was rolling perception upon exiting the
She
truck.
looks into the sun.
Someone's gonna
Get fascinated by
Does she
the
get
sunset.
moonburn on her eyes?
Someone's gonna be fascinated by
She
that
looks
setting
into the sun
sun.
at night.
Okay.
This is how this works.
Good grief.
That's not how astrology works or whatever.
Trust
it
me, I'm
is.
an astronomer.
Let me think.
No, you're
Let
not.
me think.
You have a psychology rating.
Well, while you were in the vehicle, you figured out how the sunglasses work,
Yeah.
and you put them on,
Yes.
and you stepped out, and it was dark,
Looking fly.
and you lost depth perception somehow.
Do I have to roll acrobatics to not get stepped on?
No,
You're on
fine.
the
You're on the
door.
other side of the door.
I mean,
face
I'm
planted.
not gonna hang there for
On
5
the ground.
minutes while she loots the truck.
They will.
But other than that, you're fine because I don't feel like dealing with you being blind.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm good.
Okay. We're assuming you put on the hoodie, John Deere hoodie. All right. So, you know what? I will have Blake roll for perception. No.
You mean
Clovis.
Sir Senior Undergraduate?
Yes.
Clovis, roll for perception.
Okay.
Does he have? Oh, he has a sheet. Look at that.
11.
11. Okay. You don't see anything in the distance, but you can smell with your horse person nostrils. You can
Smells. The sunny smell that smells.
actually
Smelly.
you smell dust and explosive and just dirt and burnt stuff. And nothing out of the ordinary. All right, so you guys make your ways through the woods. I'm assuming
Nothing out of the ordinary
Nothing
for a
really
world
weird
he's
happened.
not used to.
you start to approach. You start to get within range of the fort, the Centaur Fort, which has a name. Someone's checking their notes. Okay, I don't know. So you start approaching the Centaur Fort, and you notice. Let's see.
I tried.
Goodness, you're fine. You're fine. That's something you can't hold back.
At a distance, you notice something is different.
Oh, yes, it is.
There are missing chunks of the tree wall, and a glow coming from within the fort that distinctly reminds you of fire. Many fires, yes. Lufus.
Never. Disregard.
Do you have something to say or add?
I mean, I was gonna sprint, but then I was like, never
You
mind.
can.
I mean, that would be pretty.
I mean, that's your home.
I mean, yes,
Your
but
home is on fire.
Yeah.
I'll sprint.
So you gallop.
yeah.
Okay.
And,
Rufus, is everything okay?
I'll roll perception so that way I can
Okay.
see what's happening.
Okay.
5.
It's dark.
It's dark.
What am I perceptive
You can't
here?
really tell what's going on. You think you see something disappear in the woods
Oh.
to the side of you, but you're not sure, and your focus is on the town.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you get there faster than anyone else because you're a freaking centaur. You're galloping full force in, and you arrive inside the town, which you have no issue getting into because the gates are busted and burnt.
Oh.
You arrive inside the town to find basically the worst thing you could have found. There
Okay.
are dead centaurs strewn across the ground in front of you, including a big Nom who has been gutted from throat to sternum, and his wife Nessus, who lays next to him, cradling his head but also dead.
Rada, no.
A spear has gone through her chest and impaled her to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is
Cute.
the pain.
But strangely sweet.
Oh.
At the top of the hill that is the town, you see a tree figure which is covered in black blood. Not completely, but there's black blood all over it. And has 2 orcs suspended on its branches with 10 other ones around it. Dead orcs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are the orcs in his hands alive still?
No, they're
Oh, they're
just
dead.
kind of like
They're just kind of hanging.
they're impaled there.
They're
Oh,
hanging out.
okay.
Yeah. He's unmoving.
I roll perception again to see if there are any living orcs around.
Where are we in this?
Nearby.
We far
You guys
behind?
are following in just a
Yeah.
little bit after him. You all put on your speed.
Okay.
He's a little further in. He'll be close to the hill. Yeah, you can roll perception.
18.
18. There are no living orcs around you. It appears that they have left with whatever they could.
Is the tree living?
The tree is unmoving at the top of the hill in the stream. There are 3 or 4 different young centaurs that are emerging from houses and hiding places, and one adult centaur you recognize. But other than that, there are only about a handful of living centaurs left.
I go to the adult centaur that I recognize and ask, what happened? Charisma, I'm assuming?
You don't have to roll for that. That's fine.
Okay.
So just ask in character voice.
I forgot my character voice.
Did you?
Of course.
Nasally British dude.
What happened?
Oddly composed for seeing your family slaughtered in front of you. But okay.
Okay.
I don't, try again.
What happened?
Oh no, not cooking.
I don't know what's happening.
Gonna have some crumpets.
Oh,
Okay.
Very distraught
You
right
Good
now.
enough.
You
We'll
can
just-
figure out your character voice
Yeah,
as we go. but
I'll
don't-
figure it out.
Oh, goodness.
We'll workshop it.
Oh man.
We'll workshop it.
Just
Don't
speak
worry.
in a high. No, what am I doing? Horse. Oh.
Of course.
Yeah, just
What happened?
latch onto that. There you go.
Yeah, we'll just work it there. No.
This is a little bit more of my parents are dead.
Well, your brother and
Yeah.
Yeah.
one's dead, so probably your parents, assumably. I don't know your backstory. I should.
You made him.
Yeah, he was supposed to be a one-shot character. We'll figure it out.
His bases are busted. Mick, we did an entire campaign based off of one character.
This is true.
You should know better by now.
I do. They came out of nowhere and left. They slaughtered everything they could in sight. They took something from Vietnam's house and left in a hurry.
Who?
Orcs and some creature I did not recognize.
Where did they go?
Into the woods.
I sprint. What direction?
I don't know. I was too busy hiding the young ones.
Okay.
Too many for one to fight alone. As you can see, they slaughtered Vietnam, our greatest warrior. Beside yourself.
Okay, I was about to say. I end conversation with him and ask the surrounding people. I go like to each person and ask which direction do they run off.
No one knows they were all hiding.
Damn. Is that a cuss word?
What? Dang?
Dang.
Dang.
No,
But the
dang.
other one. Yeah. Okay.
Did you say another one?
Yes.
But he didn't catch it, so
Was it recorded? It was recorded though.
was it?
I'm not gonna stop the recording to
Yeah,
see
no,
it
it's okay.
because
The other
By my
D password.
definitions, no. By yours definitions, yes.
Okay, cool. Haha! Swear jar.
2 of the punishment.
Is it really?
Gosh.
Yes! It would get beyond a G rating.
A G rating? What?
I bet I could find a G rated movie.
Past
The Bible?
90s.
Well, now you're just
Heck.
cheating.
This is the Bible.
I'm just gonna start
Those
saying
are
heck
good
for
things. We only
everything.
give you good things.
We want to give you suffer.
Roll with it, Mick.
Okay.
You
Heck.
trip.
I believe in you.
You trip.
So, this is a little
I
weird
know.
for you as a centaur.
Oh heck.
But you get really nervous and upset, and you start sweating really profusely. You're having a panic attack,
Yeah. Okay.
and you
Which is
skip around a little bit.
Understandable.
Uh-huh.
And after a few seconds of skipping from your panic attack, you get it all out of your system, but you notice that you are chafing.
Huh? Where?
That is up to you, but you're chafing really bad.
I'm gonna say I'm
You're
chafing
gonna
in the
take
armpits
negative
because it's the only
Yeah.
thing that can
Like-
really chafe, like out of a centaur. Okay.
You're gonna take a negative to speed because of rashiness, according to this.
What is his
Negative to speed. We have a speed.
What wrote that?
Whatever.
What is his
You're gonna
arm?
move
I'm gonna just
somewhere
say
slowly.
negative to acrobatics. We'll
Yeah.
just work with that.
Yep.
What, negative
So you're
what?
Slower the rest of the session.
Negative what?
7.
Roll disadvantage.
Negative 350.
Oh, 9.
No.
No,
When
no,
I
like,
ask you to roll for acrobatics the rest of the session, you will roll disadvantage, which means you'll roll twice and take the lower number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simplest way to do it.
All right.
Alright, so the rest of you, I'm assuming, are approaching your tree
That's quite
friend
shit.
at the top of the hill.
God.
Yeah.
Is it?
I imagine
tree friend or
me
other
and
It's
the
you, tree friend.
me and the fawn are both really rushing up there.
Very concerned about tree.
Okay.
I'm just
Not
kind of
moving and
taking
there's
in.
corpses all around. I am a concern.
I'm just kind of taking in the devastation.
Yeah, you've never seen anything like this.
This is
You've seen a lot in the last couple days, but this is a full-blown slaughter.
this is heavy.
It's a thick circumstance.
Yep. Okay, so you guys approach the tree.
Tree, you okay?
So many dead. So many came. Many friends died. I killed many. I am tired. I just cut conversation there.
He's a sleepy boy.
Gently pat him on the trunk.
Yeah, these have trunks.
Yes, I know.
Not like an elephant trunk.
Not like trunks.
Okay, so tree is obviously a little distraught. The city is... The fires are beginning to die down. Some centaurs have been stomping them out. It looks like the city is empty, other than you guys and a few of the remaining ones. But the city has been completely devastated. And Tree did his fair share, it looks like, based on the bodies around.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll perception to see if I can find any tracks nearby. Orc tracks. 10.
10? Okay. You, with all the stomping from the centaurs and stuff, and the low light, you cannot find any tracks, but you do notice that you may recall there was a stump flowing water at the top of the
Yes.
hill.
Yes.
Within a 10-foot radius of that stump, there is not a drop of blood.
Okay. I relay that information to my.
Oh, you got it. Not doing that relay thing anymore.
Yeah, it's
You gotta physically, you gotta tell us in character, or else we're not doing that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the thing we agreed upon, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Or,
May not have been
no
here
more
for that.
relay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry if you weren't
No, it's
here for that, but
yeah.
It's more entertaining this way.
yeah, it's supposed to
Okay.
be. We need to make more
You have the same
immersive.
information 3 times,
Yeah.
but with character voice.
Yeah.
So who's the nearest?
we're all right there.
They're all, yeah. Right.
I'd say it's these
Okay.
two.
All three of us. Well,
I'm
you're
probably
kind of
lagging
just
behind.
wandering around right now.
Felina, right?
Yes.
Felina. Okay.
Alright, I'll give you a little meta knowledge. Right?
Yes.
Because you've lived in this town for a while, you know that this is a magical stream,
Uh-huh.
and if there is a tree watcher, which is what the tree-ish person is,
Yes.
to watch over the town and help and like basically guide this water to the town can regrow strong and be hidden in the future from enemies.
And it's confirmed that he is the tree watcher.
He is a tree watcher, right? So
He
the
fits the
reason the
bill.
town was able
Yeah.
to be invaded and found was because the old tree watcher is no longer present.
Okay.
Right? It's dead. It's been gone for a while. You know that.
Okay.
You haven't had a tree watcher in some time. Its remnants were in the stone with
Yeah, because
I've been
that
com-
tree was.
Right.
I've been
what
communicating
Felina
with
is
it,
doing.
haven't I?
yeah, you've been communicating. That is, its presence is gone based on what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you no longer have a tree walker, but it was old and weak, and that's why you would assume they were able to get it and find you guys.
Okay.
Because it was supposed to have some sort of protective spell, but that your brother knew more about than you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
that's your meta.
okay, that's a
It
lot,
would
of,
require
that's a lot of
reading
information. So Felina,
Yes.
I do not know much about this topic, but the tree stump that has water, it holds, let's say, a protective spell in which the village cannot be seen nor found by outsiders, such as the orcs. Since the former tree watcher died, I believe that's why they were able to invade and destroy and pillage the village. Rhymes. We do know that your new friend, the tree, will be our new tree watcher, and he'll be,
That's his personality.
Yeah.
Start saying that. That's his personality. I'm fine with that. He's assuming, so you respond in kind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys keep going. You're good.
Yeah. So it seems like he will be protecting the village, as best to my knowledge. I'm unsure.
Did Tree agree to this? Tree?
I, for the first time, I kind of like slowly like kind of lift my head. Tree folk, we do not see time as others do. I felt very young yesterday when the sun passed. Now I am old, very old. Before I sought to find my own, to start my own forest of my own seed. Now, that is not to be. I cannot, not when I must protect this death, this devastation, must not be allowed to happen again. I feel very old.
So based on that, it seems pretty clear to you, Felina, that the tree is willing to stay and help protect, which means if it's going to do that, your mission will have come to an end. It will have come to a somewhat successful end, but you are left with one remaining task, and that is to give our tree a name. So that he may continue his duties named as such. He's earned it, so to speak.
It's hard to think of a name so fitting. Such a brave warrior, especially when I've just lived in a tree for so long. The tree. I would like to call you Pan.
I like this name, Pan. In response, I take one of my branches and I fasten a sort of a hair clip or something out of wood, and I give it to her and said, "Thank you for your friendship. It meant much to me."
With that, Pan of Oklahoma, never been, but of it still, approaches the ancient stone. It's stone now. Why can't I think it's too early in the morning? The petrified stump, and roots down above it. You can see trees, roots going into the stream and spreading, just solidifying. And he actually grows about 8 feet taller and spreads out and provides shade to the entire top of the hill. And you see the water spread throughout the village and flow, and it overflows from the stream it was at and just begins to softly flow over the entire hill and down through the village and washes the blood and viscera away, leaving the village clean, still full of the dead, but cleaner and hopefuler than it was before. More hopeful than it was before. It's a beautiful image, is what I'm getting at. And he has taken root, and
I would like to say
Except
that,
for the
like,
dead bodies.
if you guys notice, I have an expression of just great sadness and regret on my face of what will never be.
not making a weeping willow joke. Alright, so
We're gonna have to update the
artwork,
yeah.
good grief, you got some aesthetic changes this session.
I start hysterically weeping.
I reach out one of my just smallest branches, and I just kind of slowly kind of wipe away the tears, and I say, "Felina, your task is now over, but you have so much more to do. You will find something new, I promise."
Bjorn is going to step forward and put a hand on the trunk Just kind of bow his head. And then go and console Felina as best he can.
I'm gonna before he leaves, I'm gonna kind of like put one of my hands on your shoulder. I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna go. You are a maker, a changer of things into things greater than they once were. Here is the best part of me, and from my inner side of my trunk, I take form like just a solid hunk of wood, and I just kind of emanates from my being, and I slowly give it out to him, saying, "Use this and forge something to remember me."
Nice.
Take this too back.
This mahogany.
That's alright.
Mahogany.
Does Aster?
No, I'm still kind of lagging behind
He's still in
everybody.
shot.
I'm like the changes that you just described. These are kind of like leaving me dumbfounded. So
Yeah.
But
Well,
surely Asher
you-
would have noticed the tree.
He
being
does notice
grown.
the tree as he's in shock, but you feel the cleansing water pass over your feet, and you feel a sense of peace settle over you.
I'm
A sorrowful peace, and you feel drawn to the tree at the top of the hill.
I am going to put more one tendril, the very tip, to the tip of Aster's forehead. Aster, my gift to you is that of peace and understanding, so that you may deal with the coming trials ahead. And then I give him calmness, a sense of peace, even in trying
You
times.
drug him.
yeah, that's
Yes.
what I'm getting at.
Yes.
You tree drug him.
I tree drug him. Yes.
Yeah. You feel relaxation and peace wash over you, Aster, and you are still full of sorrow at the events that have taken place, but you understand what the world is and how this came to be, and that justice must be brought.
I give the tree a big ol' hug.
Aww.
I slowly wrap one of my tendrils around his shoulder.
Centaur, Bofus, you don't really know a tree very well, so
Do not.
that'll be anything, I think a little
He'd
weird.
be very respectful, though.
Yeah,
I do
so,
And
apologize.
thankful, I would say.
I
I
agree.
do apologize to you, Tree, for having to be the protector on such short notice. But I do thank you for allowing my village to be restored back to what it was before this devastation that has occurred.
I thank you for your kind words, and I have a gift for you as well, though we do not know each other.
Oh.
And from one of the tip of my branches, I forge a very sharp, very sharp dagger. This wood is hard, much harder, and stronger than that you will find elsewhere. Use this to avenge your kind, as well as the dreams that I will never have realized. I give him the dagger.
Awesome. Okay, cool. I'm assuming he accepts it with grace.
Thank you.
Alright. So,
Sad.
I think what happens next is he closes his eyes and closes his mouth and converts all his energy into restoring the surroundings. You see slow changes beginning. You see the damaged trees begin to shed their dead and burnt bark, but it's happening very slowly, and you know it will take some time, and he will no longer have the energy to spare for conversation or engagement for some time to come. But he is restoring the fort to its previous glory bit by bit. Alright.
No.
Now, if you guys. What?
She's a fawn, right? Fawns,
Medea.
do they have... Oh, you're a deer fawn.
She is a deer fawn.
Deer fawn, that's right. Okay. Does she have a keen sense of smell?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
Seems like someone wants to form a hunting
Yeah.
party.
you can continue finishing.
Oh, that's
That was
it.
it?
You guys
That
go.
was it? Okay.
go- it's
Um,
nighttime now. It's late. Like it's dark.
It's late.
You know, it might not be, the best idea to go hunting in the night at dark, but if you want to get a head start on the enemy, you are also very tired from your previous encounter
Yeah.
and travel.
We
That's
should
it.
have a decent rest.
So
But if you want to discuss it before going to bed, or you can decide whether or not to discuss what's going to happen next now or after you rest.
I say we rest.
Let's rest.
To discuss our plans and then rest.
Excuse me. Hello.
Are you okay, Sir Senior Undergraduate?
Does he do this often?
Everything's
Yes.
fine.
Yes.
I think he hears voices.
Quite scary.
Indeed. Humans are
Well,
fascinating.
he is a fabulous warrior, so he has his uses.
Blake, I've told you, it's a podcast. People cannot see you striking poses.
Oh, they didn't need to see that one. It's fine.
They'd be able to
They got the
sense it.
context.
All right.
Can
sure.
can we in the podcast insert a detailed description of his poses?
No.
Wait, we
It's
wouldn't
an
even
audio
know.
format
Yeah,
usually.
Yeah.
we wouldn't even know.
Too
I'm
much.
not,
Okay.
I'm not animating. No.
He's doing some JoJo thing right now, I think.
Yes.
Aside from that. Alright, so you all adjourn to rest as best you can given circumstances. I'm going to have you guys roll, and we're going to see what happens based on your rolls.
Okay.
You rest.
Just flat.
Yeah, flat. Starting with Felina.
16.
16. Felina, you have a deep, peaceful sleep where you see your mother and father, and they are proud of you. And you have a family dinner together, and you wonder where they are now.
Oh, upsetting.
But you know that they would be proud of you for what you've done, despite having not done a whole lot.
Way to ruin it, Nick.
Dang!
Savage.
We're proud you put yourself out there.
Gold star.
You tried, honey.
You tried. Hey, you got a tree to plant.
You got
down,
a
so,
gold
hey,
star.
you brought the tree where it was needed, and that's the most important thing.
I mean,
It's
he
what your
wanted
father
to
would always
create
say.
his own forest, but he's going to restore it.
It's
and make
not
his
where
own
I
another.
wanted to be, but it's where I need it to be.
Yes. Aster, what did you roll?
Een. I'm sorry, Nod.
What?
He said it backwards.
Okay. Okay.
I think.
Looks like a yes.
Did you say it backwards? Am I correct? You said it backwards.
We'll discuss it later.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Aster, you have troubling dreams. You see the rampaging of the fortress, and in the dream, you see a cloaked figure watching from outside the city as it happens. And the cloaked figure does some strange, weird thing with his hands, and one of the orcs brings it a skull. Not human skull, you don't want to know what kind of skull it is, but it's black as night, and it is full of centaur blood. And you see this creature seal the skull shut, store it away, and disappear into the woods with the rest of the orcs.
Is this hooded figure a predator by chance?
No.
Oh
No.
my goodness.
No.
Predator.
By definition,
No.
it might be.
Oh god.
Is it the same hooded figure as the last?
That ogre.
Are you okay? Is it the
You
same
know
hooded?
nothing about any previous hooded figure.
Or is it more of a
I mean,
hunter?
I'm completely out of character.
No, this is out of character, like meta knowledge.
It's the same hood.
Predators
not
fight for
necessarily the
survival.
same
I'd say
individual
this is more of a hunter.
Yes.
Okay, so it's Organization 13. Okay, cool.
Oh my gosh.
What did you roll, Rufus?
I rolled a 13.
You have dreams of slaughtering your enemies.
Okay, good enough.
Red and black and gory and full of vengeance.
Sexy.
Alright.
Sexy.
Jordan?
18.
18. You are inspired in your dream by this piece of wood that was given to you.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness! You're inspired. You think of something. You form 4 different things in your dream with the wood. It is molded easily by your hands. And you come up with a few ideas about what you might do with it once you wake up. Okay. And that's it. Do we think that's a good place to stop for the next session?
Yes.
It's a short session, but
Very short. We're at
Yeah.
a total of 40 minutes recorded. No, 39, 30 recorded right now.
I think
That's
we're
fine.
good. I think there's a lot to unpack there.
So that's
There's a
fine.
lot to unpack. It is
Yep.
also 1:45 a.m.
In the morning.
Yes, mate, that's what AM means.
You know,
Yes.
After
not
midnight.
Prime Meridian. I don't know what the.
So we will leave it at that, and we will not have a month between recording sessions.
Or after
Again,
midnight.
Hopefully, yeah.
There were existential circumstances that were beyond our control.
Yep. Moves and stuff.
Yes, moving of house and
Sickness.
whatnot.
Yeah.
I do like this
people
microphone better, anyway. So.
So yeah.
I'll see about that.
Thanks for listening.
Yes.
We would like to all extend a sad farewell to Eric. We have enjoyed your short time playing Tree, or as I should say, Pan of Oklahoma.
Pan of Oklahoma.
Never been,
You
but
will
always.
be remembered,
right.
and maybe in some spin-off episodes return.
Buzzword.
See.
I like it.
Hopefully. Maybe.
Return is
You will be
80
sorely
foot
missed.
tree man.
But yeah. Alright. Bye everybody. Thanks for
Bye.
listening.
Bye.
Take it easy. It's been fun.
Bye.
Oh my gosh.
Any last words, Eric?
Good luck, everyone. And it's been fun, honestly. Let the madness and chaos never lose its charm.
Yes.
Bye everybody.
Bye.
Hi, Felina here, your favorite blind fawn. As always, if you tweet at Mick at Michael Melwassel, spelled MikelMelwasul, or share one of his Facebook page posts from his page which uses the same name, using hashtag NGAPOC, you'll get a chance to have a character named after you in an upcoming episode. If you're interested in getting an advertisement or shout out on here, you can email Mick at michaelmelwassel@gmail.com. As always, don't forget to check out patreon.com/newgenesis, where you can support the show and the book series that's being based on it as they are created.